Senior Presidential Envoy Honorable Adut Kiir today paid a visit to the National School of Government in Pretoria, an institution through which many leaders and government officials have received training over the years. During the engagement, the Senior Presidential Envoy commended the institution for its long-standing contribution to South Sudan's capacity-building efforts. She further expressed hope that a branch of the National School of Government could one day be established in South Sudan, strengthening institutional cooperation and expanding opportunities for public service training on home soil.
South Sudan, as you know, has had relations with South Africa for a long time now. We've been instrumental in our peace process as well as our independence. As such, you may have a brief history of how far we've come. But I would like to take you back a little bit and say that as South Sudan, we inherited systems from Sudan. We were one country, and some of the systems were applicable to Sudan at the time. But as a young country, we found that they were not applicable to us. As much as we adopted them, we did not understand the structures and the systems in which they were created in, and as such, we couldn't customize them to our needs as a country and as a people. It was in this train of thought that I decided I should stop by here, seeing that some of our previous ministers as well as government officials were trained here, and they were some of the best that our country had. I'm here today with my delegation because we wanted to see how else we can renew this relationship and increase the participation of South Sudanese in the National School of Government in South Africa. We want to create stronger ties, and we want to send, and if possible, even open a branch of this school back home. This is why we're here today. We would like to give you the floor so you can teach us more. And as a group of young people, as you can see, we are keen and we are eager to learn. Anything you provide, anything you support us with today, we shall take it back home and implement it.
Among the South Sudanese delegation was Mr. 𝕊𝔼ℕ𝕀𝕆ℝ, who inquired about practical models to integrate and empower youth in developing nations, particularly for a young country like South Sudan.
My first question is, what models exist for integrating youth into public sector leadership pipelines, especially for nations with young population, such as the Republic of South Sudan, with a population of an estimate of 13 million people?
So in some countries, what they do, they set up a ministry to deal with issues of youth development. In this country, we do have the Youth Development Agency. There is also, but the latest in terms of the policy thinking, it's about mainstreaming youth development affairs across all ministries, including the presidency. So how do you practically do that? You make sure that when a department is planning, the head of that administration has got deliverables for youth development. You have got a budget which is allocated for youth development. So you don't put it, you don't make it an annex. You make it the core. The same apply with women development issues. You make sure that each and every ministry, each and every department has contractual obligations to deliver, and next to that there's a budgetary allocation to make sure that that development of youth and women does happen, and that there's actually quarterly reports and there are consequence management for failure to deliver. And if you want, you can make it to reside in the presidency because everyone accounts to the presidency. But for senior managers, they must have youth and women development targets, including people with disabilities. They must have such targets and be held accountable for those. That will help you to take rhetoric into the practical application.
Officials from the National School of Government welcomed the delegation's interest and emphasized their readiness to work closely with South Sudan in advancing governance, professional development, and public sector excellence.
Presentations on knowledge and wealth in part of on us. We are grateful, we are yet again for the time you've given us. I believe we're living here, best people. I'm very impressed by how you've managed to put together everything and actually process it. So as a young nation, we are willing to learn. We are here and we will be back with how we require your
Mading reporting from Pretoria.